Welcome back to What's Haunting the Hursts. Obviously, being someone who is interested in the paranormal and anything that'll scare the daylights out of me, I like a good horror film every now and then. Something that's becoming real popular these days are short horror films that only last like a few minutes. And I think it takes real talent because used to, the classic thing you think of a horror movie is, an hour and a half, 2 hours long, something that takes a while to build up and then scares you, or maybe it's a slasher film and it's just blood, guts, and gore, from the start. But when you only have a few minutes, you have to get creative. And it's kind of interesting how very little it takes to creep you out a little bit. So I'm going to show you a clip from a short film that you can find on YouTube called Intruders. And it's just part of the movie. I think the whole short film is only like 9 minutes long. And this is only about a 2-3 minute section of it. So we're going to watch it, and I'm going to give my thoughts on it, maybe talk a little bit through it, and keep your eyes open and just watch this film and let me know what you think in the comments. So obviously we're opening up on a scene of a city, and you can see some apartment buildings, condos, businesses. Got some creepy music. You can hear some screams in the distance. You notice the open window. This young man's the star of this segment. Obviously starts hearing some voices. And he goes and gets a spyglass. Reminiscent of the old James Stewart movie with Grace Kelly, Rear Window. It's a very good movie. You should watch it. It's an Alfred Hitchcock directed movie. So he's going to do a little spying, see what the neighbors are up to. What is that? Okay, stop the presses. So if that image alone didn't give you the creeps, I don't know what will. I actually went back and zoomed in so you could watch that scene even closer. It's creepy. He's looking out the window. He's probably wanting to see some people romancing or something, but nonetheless, he's wanting to people watch. But he finds a gruesome scene of a female killer that's just murdering a woman in her apartment. And this thing obviously isn't a normal woman. This is a supernatural, terrifying killer. So watch this close-up view of it. So I don't know if that's makeup or some type of CGI. Obviously, they're able to create the most terrifying looking woman on the face of the earth, but that's scary. But watch what comes next. Friends and neighbors, this kid is terrified for his life, so he's going to take a peek and make sure there's no ramifications for him getting caught spying. Oh my gosh. This woman's booking it. She's coming to handle business. I mean, nothing's going to stop her. I mean, oh man. Listen, my heart's just beating out of my chest right now. What's interesting is she knows the exact floor and room to go to. I mean, she doesn't even have to turn the door handle. She looks like a giant. That face. That face. Then just dead silence. The movie continues on, not for very much longer. I didn't enjoy the film as a whole. I enjoyed that section. But if you want to watch the whole film, like I said, you can watch it for free on YouTube. But I don't know, I do like when horror films end with no explanation. Like that section, you see her come in, you see her approaching the boy, and then that door shuts, and then blackness. Kind of like how The Sopranos ended. Just song stops, dark screen, credits. It's up for your interpretation, because what scares you might not scare the next person. So her just tearing the boy limb from limb might not be scary to some people, but maybe her just coming up to the boy and, doing a who knows what would be creepy to other people. Is this woman a zombie? Is she suffering from some disease? Is she a psychopathic killer? Is she escaped from a mental asylum? If you watch a short film, you kind of get an idea, but honestly, that's just something that scares me. And this show, if you don't know, is called What's Haunting the Hurst. So this little section of this tiny little short film is What's Haunting the Hurst. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. And we're going to have, as always, we're going to have 2 vlogs this week. So tune in to see those. We'll be working on one to come out either tomorrow or the next day. But thank you for watching. I want to thank everybody. We're at over 300 subscribers, 320 something subscribers. If we haven't passed it, I think we have, but we're right at 70,000 views. 1 million plus impressions. Impressions are when your video shows up as next to watch or a suggested video on other YouTube videos. So thank you all so much for everything you've done, and have a good week, and stay safe, and tune in for more What's Haunting the Hearst.